Obviously not ideal circumstances to go into a game, but how do you feel like you performed?
Yeah, I think I did okay. There's obviously stuff I'm going to need to improve on, but I'm glad I got some reps in. 4 weeks ago I was on my couch, and now I got to play in an NFL game and Monday Night Football. So it was, it's going to be a story I can tell forever. And but yeah, obviously it would have been a little more special if we would have pulled it out.
How quickly were you able to adapt, and how difficult is it to do it under those circumstances?
Yeah, I think it'd be more difficult if I didn't have a history with this coaching staff, this playbook. Luckily for me, I've been been in this system, indoctrinated into this system for a long time, and so the little verbiage here and there, the guys on the line helped me out with the stuff that I didn't know, and and unfortunately for them, made it a little harder. But we came through and we did what we could out there. And like you said, it wasn't the most ideal circumstances, but I would be lying if I said I didn't have fun out there. I was inches away from retiring, and now I got to play on Monday Night Football, so it was pretty special.
Things that might go from one quarterback to another here immediately. Just what are your thoughts on that? And what have you seen from Spencer? I know you hadn't seen a whole lot of him, but what have you seen?
Yeah, I haven't. Today was my first day taking snaps with him, but he was dialed in on walkthrough today. You could tell he was playing with a lot of confidence. His huddle presence was really professional and high confidence, and that's what I always look for in a quarterback. You need that swagger, that confidence to play quarterback, and he was playing with it today.
Yeah, you're going to see Tampa Bay. That's obviously a pretty formidable defensive line, especially Vita Vea. Just what are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, they're a good front. I think that's the D line in the NFL right now is probably the one position that every team has somebody pretty special on it. So you face a tough defense line every week, in my opinion. They just keep getting freakier and freakier, but it's something we got to handle as an offensive line, and we're built to do it.
Is it just how he operates in the huddle, or is there any other swagger you kind of noticed in Spencer early on?
Yeah, like I said, I've only been around him for about 2 days, 3 days now. But you can always just tell that aura of a guy, especially a quarterback, when he comes into a huddle. The huddle's it can be a pretty intimidating place. He's got a coach in his ears and 10 grown men staring at him, waiting for him to tell us what to do. So it's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to come in and have confidence with. And like I said, he had great confidence with it from the first snap to the last today.
Since you've played in the system a lot, how can that help a rookie quarterback?
He's not having to tell me what to do, and with cans and checks and that kind of stuff, I can give assistance where need be, whether it's run cans or run to pass or whatever you got there. Those, I kind of have some familiarity with that, and I've do my best to see safety rotation and all that kind of good stuff, and I'll lend a hand any way I can.
How close were you to retire?
I was just going to kind of see what offers I had. I didn't have the ones I thought I wanted at the time, and I figured it would, for the offers I had, it'd be better for me to stay at home than go to camp for one of those and keep rehabbing. And then season started and everything kind of went cold, and I was like, well, if this is what it is, I was going to kind of stay in shape until November 1st, and then November 1st I was going to start losing weight and changing the way I work out. So it was it was getting there. It was obviously I was 2 months away from officially doing it, but after that we'd gotten to week 1 and I was on my couch for that first set of games. I was like, maybe that is how this is going to end. But I'm glad it didn't. I'm happy to be here.
What is the biggest thing that you can do or the line can do to help Spencer feel more comfortable?
Keep him clean. I think we didn't obviously keep Derek clean enough out there on Sunday. The most important thing, in my opinion, as an offensive line is we'll run the ball well, and then protect the quarterback. I think it's a job that most people don't understand how hard it is, and it's a whole lot harder when you're getting hit by 300-pound men. So if we can do what we can to keep him as clean as possible and allow him to go out there and make the reads and throws, especially early, and let him get his feet settled and again, just keep building that confidence, that's obviously the key. So
I know it's still a little early, but is there anybody that Spencer reminds you of, just with his style?
I don't. A little early for me to say right now. I need a little bit more experience with him. I only got 1 day, so.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
guys.